more just don't tell me what to do with my life, and we're good.
Well, everyone needs a little hand-holding. It's okay.
No, they don't.
Government's a hand-hold.
They need to hold more guns. That's what they need to hold.
I'm okay with gun ownership as long as it's responsible, it's trained, and there's a mental health check. I'm
actually okay with the mental health check, but I don't know that the training bit.
Why? In the military, you can't pick up the gun until you can take it apart, clean it, put it back together.
This isn't the military, dude. I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, but why should a civilian own a gun they don't know how to use?
Because of the Constitution.
Okay, it gives them the constitutional right to bear arms.
I understand.
Okay,
all right. Matt, your liberal is showing right now.
Oh no! If I was true liberal, I would be like,
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. No, but I'm not opposed to necessarily making it more responsible in general. And actually, there's a lot of people who shouldn't own guns, and I get that. There's a lot of people who probably need a little bit more supervision with a lot of things that they do in general. But at the same time, like, guns is one that I'm willing to probably have concessions on, but on other things, just let me do what I want with my property. As long as I'm not destroying the environment, you know what I mean? Like, let me live my life. Just leave me alone. Just let me do my thing.
1, drop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. I mean, I really don't about big government. I just think there's certain things that should be big government, such as healthcare. I don't think they should be controlling our life or.
You know what? You'll get to see because, and this is the problem with it. I mean, I'm an insurance man myself. Yeah. But California just voted for that single-payer tax system or healthcare system, which doubled their state budget. And so we're going to see what happens. I don't think it's sustainable. That's the problem with it. So you need to come up.
Vermont's had it for a decade, dude.
That's a small state. I mean, I think that it can work state by state. But I'm just saying that California went from having roughly a $400 billion budget to an $800 billion budget just because they decided to pass a bill for single provider health insurance that they have no plan to support. And if they can figure it out, good for California. I don't give a crap. I'm just saying.
They're going to increase the taxes. A single payer means that everyone's going to pay an increased tax.
I understand, but I don't know how I feel about that per se. But I don't know how well it'll work in Pennsylvania, for instance. State's almost defunct. I mean, same thing with states like in the news. They have, is it Illinois? Is the one that's like about to default? I mean, like, how are those states supposed to support that? And I don't necessarily believe in the federal government picking up the tab. So I think that they have to get creative. I think there's ways to fix it, but you gotta be a little bit more imaginative, in my opinion.
Well, I think we need to be a bit more imaginative since the GOP bill of kicking 20 million people off.
I don't know. I don't really know much about the bill. I mean, in general, and I don't necessarily. There's the two sides of the coin, though. There's the what's sustainable and what's actually going to work. Or can we have everybody on it, but we actually only can give shitty coverage to 50% of the people? Or can we have good coverage to those same 50% of people? That's the question you have to have.
And the sad thing is, we say, is it sustainable? We're talking about people's lives. Are these people worth saving and keeping on coverage? No, sorry, we can't sustain them, so we just kick them off, and they die.
But then you can't have a country that just defaults on its debts. That's the problem, because then you're not a country anymore.
Do you know
people want their money back?
Do you know how many countries, though? And I mean, I'm being serious. How many countries in the world right now have universal health care?
No, I understand. I'm just saying that I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I just don't think that one big, here's the bill, it's going to work, is going to be the right way to go about it. I think that they need to do smaller. Let's do test markets. Let's see how these states do it. Let's see how you know what I mean, and figure it out add small fixes till it works rather than throwing a big Band-Aid on, trying to get everybody to switch over to it, and everyone's pissed off. It's not fair necessarily, on the tax.
But the thing is, which most people don't realize, it's not a huge increase. If you look at all the healthcare benefit systems federally and state that already exist, from veterans care to Medicare and Medicaid, all these other programs that already exist, and you look at these, you're talking about 40% of the population, maybe 50% of the population that's not already covered in some type of, entitlement program because they're a veteran this or, whatever it may be.
No, I don't necessarily disagree with that, and that's what I'm saying though too. Is some of the programs that already exist, they could probably overhaul those to do more, and also at the same time fix them. I mean, there's a lot of programs that aren't working or that are abused or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what I'm saying is that if they cut the waste and they refocus it, I don't have a problem with that either. It just comes down to is this something that we can physically do as a country without throwing ourselves into fiscal chaos? That's all I'm saying. It just needs a little bit
chaos. More. It can't get worse.
I can. Because when we almost got that down.
Hang on 1 second. OC, there's an M416 in this building if you're interested.
What do you have?
Yes,
go ahead.
We don't have to talk about this. We've talked about this enough before.
I just enjoy the conversation.
No, I do too, but I feel bad for for casualties who have to listen to it.
OC loves politics, dude. He's the dude I know.
But
politics.
But my big thing is just that I think that everything is so politicized nowadays that it has to be, we passed this big ass bill, everyone suck it because we're in office, and it's on both sides. Don't get me wrong. And
no, it is on both sides. The GOP is doing it right now.
I don't disagree. They did it, but at the same time, the Obamacare to a lot of degree didn't take into consideration sustainability in certain states. For instance, in Pennsylvania, my premiums are insane comparatively to other states. Florida, they weren't so bad. New Jersey, they weren't so bad. Holy shit, Pennsylvania. My premiums are crazy. Yeah, that's what it comes down to, is that none of them are really long-sighted goals. The fact Nancy Pelosi said when the Affordable Care Act passed that we have to pass the bill to figure out what's in it was the day that I knew I don't really care what's in it because it wasn't well thought through. And that's all I'm asking people to do. If you're going to spend my tax dollars, just make sure that you actually took the time to figure out what exactly you're spending them on, and I think that's a lot of the issue, is that the country in general doesn't know what the hell to spend our money on.
No, I agree. But I mean, right now, they've not had one session or discussion on this on the Senate level, and with the ACA, they argued that the Democrats were doing the same thing. There were over 100 meetings, sessions, panels, you name it, on discussions for input on the ACA from the GOP side, and they're not even giving even a portion of that to the DNC and trying to rush a vote before the July 4th, recess.
No,
is just.
I don't disagree that that's not smart. I think at the same time, though, a lot of more could probably be done than us just constantly trying to character assassinate Donald Trump 24/7. But I mean, that doesn't really.
He does it to himself.
He does. But I think as a country, we need to put our big boy pants on, ignore the fact that, and move on. You know what I mean? We're stuck with him one way or the other. And what are you going to do? You're going to impeach him and get Pence? The social liberals are going to be very upset about that. So
no, I don't want Pence. I would rather have Trump keep making.
That's what I'm saying.
So he doesn't get anything done. Gets nothing done.
I don't know. Regardless, I don't love Obama. I mean, because again, I'm a gun-loving white boy. I
like
whatever.
Obama, but I didn't support everything he did. I didn't support his stance on Ukraine.
But anyway, my point is I'm not a big Obama's fan per se, but I always want the president to succeed, regardless of who it is. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I voted for Gary Johnson. Thank you very much. And I stand by that. Yes, sir. I love me some Gary Johnson. Last time he ran, so like 8 years ago, I remember vividly my favorite part of the entire campaign is when he made a joke about his dog pooping in his front yard.
Sorry.
And that's when I realized, man, this is the man for me. Gary Johnson for life. I'm actually more of a Rand Paul fan, except for some of his foreign affairs stuff.
His foreign affairs?
Well, because it doesn't exist. His foreign affairs is, we pull out of everything.
Like, that's a libertarian thing.
Yeah, I get it, because I'm like a social libertarian, but I also but I'm not really like a globalist, but at the same time I understand that there's a global economy, and there's also, we have commitments to other countries that we've made, so you can't just go, fuck everybody, we're done, we quit this bitch. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Like we did to Ukraine?
Yeah, basically, which is pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is that I'm a libertarian on all things America. I'm probably more of a social conservative I don't know. I'm kind of open to whatever on foreign policy. Whatever makes most sense.
As long as there is one.
As long as there is one. As long as we're not going, fuck y'all, we do what we want. I'm not necessarily an isolationist.
There's a VSS in this house if you want one.
Oh, VSS.
Know how much
Mark
you love
it. I'll think about it. If you're not taking it.
No, I'm not. I have an SKS.
I got some attachments for the SKS.
Did you post this sweet video yet, Daylon? Where'd you post it on? Are you posting it on the...
Well,
Discord?
it's uploading. Let me check. Hang on.
Oh, I don't see it yet. It's a big video, I would assume.
It's 21 minutes remaining for upload.
I gotta start
By the time you
recording.
take your big shit, it'll be done.
I should, oh, that's true. I should start recording too, because my Windows has like a built-in recorder nowadays, which is actually really nice. Super convenient.
Yep.
Is that what you use? You
man.
just use the function print screen or the alt print screen?
No, I use Overwolf.
Oh, you don't even, because there's not even you don't even have to use like recording software anymore if you're just doing videos.
Ooh, suppressor.
Okay, I'll probably talk to you guys in a little bit, but I'm gonna go poo and take the dog out. But
Enjoy.
What do you have? Like,
What do I got?
Everything.
I've got a 4x scope, an extended quick draw mag, a flash hider for the SKS.
backpack wise and all that stuff.
Level 3 helmet, backpack, level 2 vest.
Alright, so we're pretty much the same. Level 3 helmet, level 3.
Ah, shit, I forgot my water.
Oh, stop. Damn it. So I don't know if you need any of that. What's your scope on the SKS?
I have all I have is a holographic scope. That's the only one I found.
Alright. So I'm gonna probably go get that VSS.
Only thing I need
So
is a
here's
cheek
that.
pad. I have an M16. Oh.
I need 9mm.
There's plenty of 9mm ammo pumps and stuff.
In that blue?
Yeah.
What floor? Second floor?
First floor, I think, for the VSS. I don't remember. I just know there was a lot of 9mm ammo, and you were talking, so I didn't say anything.
You missed the political speech. There is the debate. Oh, he missed that too, I guess.
I wonder where the circle's gonna go.
16. I don't know. It's still on us, ain't it?
It's about to move. Nope. It's probably gonna center in Pachinki.
Really?
Why am I still sitting in the lobby with Ty?
Because you didn't leave the
I don't
group.
know.
Yeah, the way it looks, it's probably gonna be around there.
Alright, well,
Oh, so I finally sold that white stained tank top.
How much?
I think it was like 4 cents, but somebody actually bought it.
I need a cheek pad. Is all I need. Maybe a sniper, maybe a suppressor, but
well, I picked up all attachments that I find, so never.
yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
That's typically what I do until I start running out of room. Then I gotta start dumping shit.
I could use an extended mag for my SKS though, or not SKS, S12.
Dude, I find that shit all the time.
I don't think I found another one.
I'm finishing the top floor here to make sure. And then we probably need to find a vehicle and
For red dot.
start making a roll for it.
There's a vehicle right outside the gate. You said for a what?
For an S12.
Okay, that's the Uzi. Extend mag
got
for an
a-
S12, I have it for you.
I really want to know how a suppressor works on an S12.
Do you want an SKS?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Just found one. Level 3 helmet.
There's shotgun suppressors.
There is. I've got one on my shotgun. don't understand how it works,
you said
considering how shotgun works.
You said you had a level 3 helmet, right?
A level what?
Level 3 helmet?
Level 3 helmet, level 3 backpack.
Alright, there's more, VSS ammo on me, and a extended mag. for
I
your
mean, I would assume
S12.
a shotgun suppressor works about the same way a regular pistol suppressor does. It's a matter of just suppressing the noise and the gas, distributing the gas in a different direction.
And then
Alright.
what? The buckshot opens up afterwards? After the suppressing?
Yeah, I would guess so, yeah. Because, I mean, no matter how small the hole is for the buckshot, after a distance in time, it will still spread.
Oh, I just realized that extended mag I gave you would have worked for the VS. Fail.
No, it worked. VSS and
Yeah.
SKS and all that work together. Oh wait, I didn't pick it up, by the way, because I already had one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What floor was that?
It was on the first
Oh,
floor.
Yeah.
In this building, I think, isn't it? No.
No, it's over
That
here in the
building.
corner.
I'm gonna go get the car. While you...
Yeah, Belvian, that's on channel. He just got PUBG tonight, so it's his first.
And we got
First
so
runs.
freaking close to winning.
Oh,
We
you're
did.
taking the V card.
You got
card?
an version.
Yeah, he got umped. I took him in the bathroom and umped him.
Oh.
It's all recorded too.
We got so
Yeah,
close to winning. I screwed
Look,
up
I'm sorry.
so hard.
I'm going to have to put you down.
I'm still so mad at myself for that.
Because you pulled out the stun grenade at the end.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
Why are you molesting my Talcat?
Get in. The only thing I don't got is a cheek pad
Yeah,
for my
same here.
ESS
Same here.
and a
What the fuck am I
suppressor
doing?
for my
I could be
pistol.
watching you.
I don't have a suppressor for anything.
I guess you could have the suppressor. Do you have an AR you want the suppressor for instead of on my S12?
All I have is the M16 and 416.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Let's get where we're going first.
Because, I mean, if I'm shooting someone with a shotgun, they're gonna. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter either way.
Is there a place you want to go?
Blue dot is good. Where you've already got marked, we can assess from there. Determine if we want to get into the jinky.
That's just where I figured it would go.
Shots right, shots right. God, they're still trying to hit us. We're smoking. I'm not sure. Can we keep going? Oh, we're gonna explode. Bail.
I tried to stop it.
Oh, fully loaded. Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well. It happens. I'm gonna take a piss real quick before we start the next round.
Alright. I can't believe that.